You have me recording this, man. Good morning, everyone. Back again for another stream. New week, new stream. Right, so today is a bit of D&D stuff. It's actually Sunday nights are my D&D night. So Mondays are my D&D planning morning. Let's see. So there's not a great deal to do at the moment. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I need to place on the map a new keep, which is in the North Dark Wood. And I need to confer with my notes as to if I've got anything planned for that area. Let's get a new folder open. Yeah, blank document, thank you. Now a new file, not folder. Let's copy that over here. You gonna paste? You gonna paste? There you go. So this is for document 6. It's been a few days, so I'll say it's now the 21st. Really, Eli? I've just started streaming. What do you want? Bear with me a moment. Cat calls. Right, always the way. So yeah, it's been a few days. Oh, actually no, it would have been longer than that. I'm gonna say it's at least been 3 days. Let's down the river. So they've made it through the Sunset Mountains in Monuleer. Well, 3 of the party made it through the mountains, while 2 of them had to go over. And they didn't end up actually fighting Prolron, the guardian of the entrance to the dwarven tunnels. They managed to avert that. Which is why 2 of them ended up going over the mountain. Because what basically happened last time is they came, they started over the west side of the Stormhorn Mountains. They headed west. Before they reached the river, they realized there was greenery growing, emanating from the swamps. They headed down to the swamps, met with the seedlings. And then they ended up going back north again. It was by that time that one of the party members who had the Shadow Gems, which is just something I've got in my game, forced a whole bunch of them together to make a bigger tiered version of the Shadow Gem, which for some reason one of them wanted to have put inside him. So pretty much everyone helped that happen. So it happened. But that was essentially putting a demonic soul into a mortal. So, long story short, that player is now a demon. Well, not specifically a demon. He's still got his same body, but a demon has taken over. So that happened. No, it didn't happen straight away. It didn't actually happen until they're up in the mountains. What are you doing, Eli? Why just sit in there? Cats are weird. But yeah, so they made it through the mountains. And now they've just we finished off just as they came out the other side. will reach the other side. So I need to do something for the canyon. I need to make sure I've got something for the Well of Dragons. I need to place in the hold for North Dark Wood, or rather the keep rather, which I'm going to cheat, and I'm actually going to use the same info that I've got for Ladeford, because the keep was manifested the same way as Ladeford, through the deck of cards, or the deck of many things. Which actually, that's another thing. The player who has the Dragon Soul, not the Dragon Soul, the Demon Soul, tried to force the deck. It didn't end well, and they lost 3 cards. They lost the key card, they lost the gem card, and they lost the fate card. So the gem card is obvious, it just gives them a whole bunch of gems, jewelry, or else even allowing the shadow gems. The key card actually gives them was a specific. Now, was that the equipment or the weapon? I think it was the equipment one. It gives them a piece of equipment that they require. Where am I looking? Deck of many things. Scroll. Key. No, that was a weapon. So they can't get that anymore. And the fate card, or the fates, is one that allows them to alter reality within an hour period. So that's like one of the best ones they can get, because they could do something, it could fail drastically, and they can use the fates to undo that, or actually not specifically undo it, but change the outcome. Which reminds me, I need to find a paperclip, which I do have back here, just so I can put those 3 cards aside. So bear with me 1 second. Sorry, don't mind me. The little container that I've got. When did that email come through? I did not hear that. That's fine. Yeah, so the little book that I'd recovered. Not that you can probably see that, but yeah. Basically, just I had some vinyl. Laying around, so I had picked up one of those fake books. So it's actually a little case. So I rebound that. You probably can't quite. I can in the right light. I've got a cutout of a mask, which is one of the deities in the Forgotten Realms, and inside I've got the deck of many things, but as I want to grab that in the bag to make sure the 3 cards that I removed due to that instance were aside, it was sitting open, which I don't really want because that means things can fall out. I just need to find, rubber band, just to make sure it stays nice and secure. Last thing I need, things falling out. Right, now I'll pop this back again. Right. Good morning. Remind me what you've used for your overlay. So my overlays are through the OBS library, which is they've now relabeled as themes. So everything is basically the same kind of set that I've just resized. Like main screen, that shows you pretty much everything. It's sort of like the default setup. You get your little window down the corner, which is for your camera and so on, but I also use that when I'm on this screen. I've just enlarged it because it makes it so much easier when you got a nice little border. It doesn't quite fit properly for the actual screen ratios I've got, but it works. But yeah, it's all through the Streamlabs OBS. They've got their own library there. It's really handy. Oh, is that backwards? That's backwards. But yes, they've got quite a lot. I've got a couple extra screens. For when I've got my square screen. For when I'm playing something like Nekojishi, because that's a square format. But again, it's just really easy to resize things. Just all the frames, because the actual frames themselves are little videos on a loop. Well, that's this particular one. You can get non-animated ones, which are a bit better for, I suppose, the CPU, I guess, just general processing. But it's good. I find it very handy. Now, where was I? Oh, so sorry, I stepped away and totally forgot the dog was outside. She's not really loud outside. No, that's perfectly fine. That's fine. So I was just saying, everything, all my overlays and stuff are from the Streamlabs OBS, because they've got their own library. So you can pick a theme, download it, both animated, like I've got all this standard stock images, or not stock images, just like a static version. Because the borders and stuff on this particular one are little video clips on a continuous loop. So if we start adding too much like that, it can slow things down. But apart from that, it's good. Yeah, because you can actually go onto the Streamlabs website and just browse through their themes on there. So you don't have to actually download the program just to look. Because you can actually get... See, I don't know if you can download them without the Streamlabs OBS, but once they're downloaded, they're there and you can use them elsewhere. So, yeah. And they're all free. It's all good. Right, I need to come up with a name for a keep. So, let's see. Keep name generator. Castle name generator, outpost name generator. Let's try outpost. There we go. Right, so Ironbrook might, because where was it in again? The North Dark Wood. Boop. Let's see, what do I want? Something that Ironbrook, maybe Valaclaw. Let's pop just a few little notes down. Which ones actually sound interesting? Oh, no, not there. Ironbrook, that sounds interesting. Swiftband. Valaclaw, Enclave. Twilight Cloud, was Summer's Crossroad for Shadow Mount. They're sounding all a little bit Let's try the castle version. Barkhamsted. Not quite. Hurley? Nah. Mortham? No, let's see. Come on. Newbinning? Newbinning? Keep, maybe? Little Cardle? Nah. Broad Cove? Colbler? Blah, 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 blah. Hurstings? Hurstings? Hurstings. Hurstings sounds interesting. Let's hop that one over there. Alright, down. Thank you. Mandum. Misery. Actually, that might work. North Darkwood with Misery Keep. Yes, let's do that. Misery Keep. But that's just a note there for the moment, so I don't forget the name. So let's put a little dot. I need to get the right layer. There. Little dot. Now it's going to be a bit more difficult having. Oh no! Zoom over there. But there. Right. This does not look like. No, I haven't changed my name, have I? I just realized that. No, this isn't Minecraft. Sorry, this is D&D. Where Twitch dashboard. Sorry, I just. No, Minecraft is going to be this afternoon. This morning. Oh dear, I'm good at this. I am a professional streamer. This is D&D morning. Followed by Nekojishi. That doesn't look right. Nekojishi and Minecraft. Currently playing D&D. There we go. Updating. That makes more sense now. Sorry about that. This is like the millionth time I've forgotten to actually change my details. I'm probably like a giant post-it note just on my screen saying change your title. Yes. Yes, there we go. That makes more sense. So it's only a little bit of D&D this morning. Just to recap my notes. Make sure I've got everything in place for next week. But yeah, Minecraft won't be until after lunch, which is like 2 hours away. I plan to get to Nekojishi, which is a story game. It's not really a game, it's just like a telling the story with the occasional option of things. Let's just sort of whack it, because it was in the middle-ish. About there. That looks a bit stupid, but oh well. Let's hop there. Do I have that in paste still? I do. Does that look alright? Maybe. Misery. Scroll out. Let's make it a little bit bigger so it looks better. Just a little bit bigger. 30, I'll bring you up to 40. Yeah, that fits well enough. So yeah, Misery Keep, that's now in there. So whether they actually go there or not, it's going to be a different thing. But I don't know how far they're actually going to get next time, because they could potentially finish the game. Potentially. But I may still have another go after that. They probably actually, now that I think about it, depending what they do, they probably won't make it past the Reaching Woods. really, once I get past that, it's sort of like a straight line almost. Yeah, I reckon I'll plan to have it so if they do finish that, that's easy enough to wrap it up. Because there's no point leaving my notes open when they're so close to the end. So, let's see. Got to. Actually, I haven't titled this yet. Roll for shoes. Part 6. Down the river. Why is that so big? Fastly Swamp, they've done that. They've done the mountains. Oh, actually, I'll keep that on there. Let's grab all that. So, laid for keep, they didn't go to. But, how did I even do that spelling? Where is? There it is. Click. Copy out of there. Note. Paste that in there. Missouri Keep. Oh, I should probably... Actually, did I make a note of Ladeford Keep, or did I just continue on? Monulaire. No, I never actually made a note about Ladeford Keep either. Oh, well, it's there in my other notes. That's fine. That's... wait, no. I'm gonna forget about it, maybe. Maybe. Let's pop a note down here. Keep... There we go. Keeps... from the deck. Kamer owns the Misery Keep, which is in the North Darkwood. No, this isn't. There we go, Misery Keep and North Darkwood. Then it was Marduke has the Ladeford Keep, which is down north east of the Sunset Mountains. North east of the Sunset Mountains. Oh wait, of the Southern Sunset Mountains. Of Southern Sunset Mountains. Right. Bold, underline. Bold and bold. Right. So that's noted. So yeah, cheating a little bit, but just changing over the keep name for when they do that. Well of Dragons has Dragon Soul Stone. So I don't know how I'm going to play the Well of Dragons. Really, I don't know how I'm playing anything, because I'm actually doing this particular campaign all improv. Apart from these basic notes of what is happening where, like at the major points, everything else has been improv. So even my notes have changed on a whim just because something else has come into mind. Which is actually why I've been recording all my sessions, because there's always going to be something that I forget. Such as, I need to go to my player details, because one of my players is now possessed by a demon soul, and his soul's not there anymore. So let's space this properly. Demon soul. Now what did I call it? I called it something. again, didn't write it down. Let's pause Pretzel. Now, I'm going to start playing some of my recording. As a warning, this is why it's rated M. What we talk about in our D&D games can get completely off topic, and a lot of it isn't polite. I wouldn't say there's a lot of swearing, but there's a lot of innuendos, and then it goes past innuendos. So this is pre-warning to coincide with my M rating for this morning. It's probably somewhere around here-ish. Let's play. That isn't... Why don't I have sound? Why don't I have sound? Stop. Play.
You have me recording this?
There we go.
I was extra crunchy.
But luckily hasn't.
So it's kind of like Possession, but with the human soul actually still in control.
Yes.
You know what
beyond
this
that.
reminds
He's just hanging around as well, just following you.
Somehow.
Running after you down the hill.
Oh god, that's a great image.
But you hear a roar as these flaps come up from behind.
This is where they
following
fight a
you
dragon, so it's
down
just
hill.
after this.
Oh shit.
Soul.
If only there was someone with a spare soul.
A little bit more.
Make a more pact with the demon. I'm just giving you another option here.
A little bit
There's
more.
some combined raw things. But yeah, you shoot it in the eye. The dragon recoils and tumbles mid-air. And
No, a
sort
bit
of
further.
crashes.
Lara, 16, 13. Damn it. Yeah. And then
Yes.
Clay's gonna
He
slap
just increases his cold level.
Keep
Please seem
going.
to black out.
Yeah, you're right.
This was after the dragon fight.
Oh, you're in a hole, I've taken over.
In that time, Ray, you seem to get thrown off the dragon by some kind of telekinetic force.
I can't remember exactly where it happened. I don't think it was directly
sort of gets
after.
rammed in the dragon's mouth. And then there's a lot of flames, a lot of black flames, as the dragon just sort of crisps up.
Just through the hole.
No,
very
it was
quickly.
after this still because
in quick desperation.
Marduk, the player who
Pull out my
drew
demon.
the card or drew a card.
Why? Why?
Switch it to the dagger.
Yeah, he drew another card from the deck of many things, which ended up being the skull card, which is the one where you get challenged by a reaper. If you succeed in that challenge, you gain any one skill, like literally any skill that you want. It doesn't have to be something that you already have. That's how one of the other, or how Kmar has demonic magic, because he bested against against the Reaper, and he gained a skill point, and now he's just been working on that. Where Marduk, he doesn't succeed. That's how he loses his actual soul, because he doesn't quite think through his challenge.
Inhale it.
It's really bad
Sure.
fire.
It is
So the other demons that can hear it would be like
dragon skin on you.
A bit further, we're talking about
Yes.
the draconic
the
options for
demon in your room
Ray,
is very upset that he didn't get his dragon
which is
soul.
one of the reasons why I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the Well of Dragons yet. Because we sort of already covered a bit of what I sort of had planned, because she's I've given her a few hints and she's worked on that by herself anyway.
And I will offer you more in just a
A fucking time over like a day. You better be grateful. Keep demon around, please.
Sorry, yeah. So yes, he's on
Clay's
3 health.
dead.
Okay.
Poor Clay.
Cool, okay. Alright, let's keep going.
Porous Clay.
You're the one who decided to use.
it's gonna be a good skills.
You lose 1 dice of every skill you have 2 or more
This
dice
is
on.
the card drawn beforehand. This is where yeah, he's lost the
Only
dice very
the
skill, but he
magic
uses
of the moon
his
card
fate's
can end
card,
this
which he had
curse.
saved from previously.
I just wake up.
Which would then
So he ends up only
Yeah.
losing 1 skill,
feel
but a
like
bit
a-
after this,
What the, it has it
I will go get that squirrel.
it's had a hard life for a squirrel. It has quite
we're going a bit after this still.
Yes, as even largest.
Yeah.
Popping out the other side. Yes, they go down to the store.
Yeah, it was pretty close to the end, I reckon.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Managed to. He's asked to shape the fate of the cards.
I tried to use my demon magic to manipulate the.
Ah, yes, it was just after this. So this is where he's
He rolled a 30.
just lost
Yeah.
the 3 cards
I heard that bit.
by
On
trying
8
to
dice.
manipulate the deck.
Magical
And-
items, yo.
After this, just after this is where
Well,
he
there we go, there's
draws
some will to them.
the skull card,
Something that's
which is
So he
just
doesn't
after that
want
where
to
I've actually
cheat.
got his
we
name.
all know.
Luckily, I
from
do spell it
playing
out to
Lich
him, so I can actually
to
copy it
create
down
an item
exactly
that is capable of having unlimited
when I
uses.
get to it.
Requires
A lot.
fit.
Little.
Bam. Skull.
There we go.
Question. When you have the deck of cards, can you actually look
Let's just
through them?
play
Yeah, you
this
can look
through.
at the cards,
So okay, so
but they
it's-
don't activate until.
Yeah,
it's
no, that's
specific.
so yeah. Then you like have to shuffle and draw.
Yeah.
So do we know that there was only ever one gem card?
Yeah, you probably would have gone through. There'd be like one of each. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So how
just
the
running
fuck
to
have we
check.
gotten gems so many times?
RNG. So,
I mean, how did Ryan get the
before
full
you,
price?
a Reaper appears.
Every bad card ever.
It challenges you.
Oh,
Oh jeez. Did it burn up and change how they work?
No, he's
No,
just got the
he's
skull.
just drawn the
He
skull.
just drew the skull.
It's just more bad cards in there now, technically.
I challenge you to have more than one demon inside you.
It's not.
He summons 3 demons.
Wait, what?
It eats them.
Rips out their souls,
Okay.
puts them inside himself,
Okay, that's fair enough.
What will I challenge the Reaper to? Soul manipulation.
I didn't really think about it.
No,
And
clearly.
that's how my
Yeah, he definitely didn't think that through.
That's how my jig turned into my dock.
I'll be fair in this aspect. You have 2 souls in you.
That's how. But
You
that's how
only
Margie
pull
turned into
one.
Because
Baxos.
with the skull card, that is the one card that I don't really give a leeway for. In this instance, I could have normally done that, but given the circumstances of previous mistakes with the cards, yeah, it didn't end well for him. So that's why he's now possessed by just the demon soul.
Actually, I was going to say it was fair, but you have a negative on that dice.
Yeah, from a previous mistake, he got the negative
So I
on the
just-
dice.
Oh, do I have
which is,
control? No.
the
okay, cool. I'm a demon
resistance
now.
You're a demon.
Yeah, cool.
against
Sup?
basically
Demon
fighting
you're
against the
running now.
demon
So-
soul mentally
wait, so
about who
Margie
takes
just completely-
control.
Margie is
Because
now.
Magic's soul is just being taken back to the ethereal plane.
He's now Margie.
Yeah. So
Magic is actual.
should be
Actual dead.
any moment now. I'll give him his name. I can actually
so-
write that down.
now he's
Demon
Barduk.
name.
Barduk.
It just immediately becomes Baxos.
Yeah.
Baxos being
Yeah, you know,
a
I probably could
a
have,
joke
like,
from
brought it
previous
up, like,
campaign.
Yeah.
Because he kept
You
calling
never
himself
really think at all. You're like, I got
Baxos
this.
when his name was actually
No,
Daxos.
no, because I didn't think that he could summon demons.
Why wouldn't he?
Why would he? Why would he be able to have
To
the power to
win?
summon? No, why would he have the power to summon demons?
He's-
Was my what?
He goes downstairs to the dwarfs and takes a few souls.
Wait, what?
No, he specifically
My-
said demon soul.
Well,
Yeah.
Some of us in character, all of us out of character. Know that there's demon shit down there.
Yeah.
out of character, yeah.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
know, but
No, he.
Yeah, Magic really
and
proved that he was
you
an
know
idiot.
the world at the moment is taken over by demons. Demon souls are actually the easiest they've ever been to
I
be found.
pulled the idiot card twice.
It shows.
I'm just rolling.
So,
I like
your
that.
demon name
And the full.
Yes.
is
Baxos.
Doranuz.
Doranus, okay.
I was close.
DORANUZ.
Pronounced
Now that is
Baxos.
your actual
There we go.
demon name. You don't want to share.
Got there. So yes, for those of you who don't know, actual demon names are essentially a power word. If you know a demon's real name, you have essentially ultimate power over it. So that's the one thing that if I kept on playing, you would have heard me say that you don't want to share this name because this is your actual name. Player already knows what the effects of demon names are capable of. So that'll be there for later. Because assuming that he doesn't die between now and the end of the campaign, he's definitely going to be a recurring character next time. So that I've got to... let's expand these notes. Used a shadow gem to put a demon soul inside himself. Because that was the wrong button. With the help of everyone in the party, Kamer, Ray, Tamarin, and the other, I've forgotten his name. Other player, right there, Ronash, right in front of me. Ronash. Because for some reason everyone thought it was a good idea to put this demonic gem, or infuse this demonic gem into one of their party members. I didn't stop them, that's what they wanted to do, so that's what happened. But now that's led to this. His soul got taken by a Reaper, leaving just the demon soul. Yes, cool. So, and the demon's name is Doranuz. So, what he calls himself up, he's probably just going to keep referring to himself as Marju because the demon aspect of him still has the same memories and so on. So what he calls himself after that, I don't know, but I'm assuming it's going to be Marjuk. Makes it a lot easier. But I think that's actually pretty much everything. I've got the keep there. I've got the Well of Dragons. I'll just sort of have to play that as I go through. The canyon. I needed something in the canyon. Well, not specifically, but I wanted something in the canyon. So I could have a settlement because it would be secluded. I don't know. Could have creatures, more wild creatures. What haven't I done yet? So I've had the wild creatures, like they've fought a bear, they've fought some dire wolves, they've fought a random demon. They've had plenty of ashen creatures. I don't know. Maybe they haven't had any. Well, they've had a big fight, but we're not specifically focusing on actually fighting. It's a lot more story based. Like there's definitely fighting there. Don't get me wrong, but we're not focusing on like full encounters like you would normally. So I'm not sure what I want to do in there, because it's a good chunk of a canyon. Let's bloop. Because really that's probably 50 miles ish. Actually, let's bring it up. No, that's not what I want to bring up. Keep that. Bring up the full map where I've actually got... no, that's the wrong one. Go back. I want this one. If I go by the full map, zoom in. Not there. Here. So, if I use my finger, that's about a finger's length. Scroll. Now, they'll most likely be going by boat to get along there. That's... yeah, it's 50 miles, give or take. So 50 miles in game. Travel time. Do I have that noted there? Or is that the wrong file? No, there it is. So 50 miles is, well, 25 miles is about an 8-hour journey. So 16 hours to get downriver. That's going normal pace. It'd be around a 12-hour trip. But again, like I've said before, time hasn't exactly been adhered to so much. Because really, wrong way. So really, the journey from Macember over here all the way to Olvenshine on the other side is in-game should be about a month. So far, they've gone from Macember to the Keep, back to Macember, up to Arabelle, and now they're over in the mountains, and that's really only taken them about a week. That would be incorrect if we're playing by proper rules, but because I'm trying to keep the current gameplay open, I'm mostly ignoring that. It's sort of more... It's more that it's sort of like the unsaid, yes, we've spent this much time getting there, and we assume that we've rested appropriately on the way. Because having to travel like 3 days in-game, for instance, when you have to rest at least 4 or 5 times, and nothing's actually going to happen on that journey, to force the players to actually stop and act out a rest 5 times just so they can get to somewhere, it's a bit stupid. So that's why that's another reason to keep it open, to keep things moving. There's just no need to have something like that. So yeah, so technically it's been like a week as far as my narration's going. So they've like quartered the time. But yeah, it's as far as actual timeline goes, I can very easily adjust that between sessions, like between this game and the next. Because I've got the notes of all my dates last time. I'm keeping a rough date set this time. Like, where am I? So for part 6, I'm saying it's the 22nd day. Where part 1, it's the 13th day. So yeah, they've bit over a week to get where they're at now, which really should have been about 2 weeks. Oh, I should also say, a week in this setting is a 10-day week. I've got one of the official maps here somewhere. Where did I put it? Where did I put it? Don't tell me I've lost it. No, I'm going to go up one. In there. Calendar. There we go. Yeah, so this is like the official calendar. I don't know if it's the like officially drawn version of the calendar, but it's the official calendar. Like it's a 10-day week with 3 weeks to a month. So actually no, that's roughly about right. Because really, if it's going to be a month to travel that distance, and they're about halfway, yeah, that's pretty much on track. I've inadvertently put it on track. Go figure. I'm technically a few days behind, but that's roughly about right. Well, there you go. Well, in that case, all I'll do is just adjust it to be like the 15th day to put it at about the halfway mark, maybe the 16th day. But again, it doesn't really matter so much because they haven't really been paying attention to the dates. It's just been, again, one of those unsaid things. 22nd day? That's right, because no, it started on the 13th. Got to the 22nd, yeah, so I'll say the 26th day they're at. That'll make it about right. 26th day. And the other notes don't really need to matter so much. Travel time, part 6, campaign notes, players. Yeah, no, that should be fine. That should be fine. But then that still brings me back to that canyon. Let's get in there again. I just need a vague idea, just something to throw in there. Let's see if Google will help me. Fantasy encounter examples canyon. Blah 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 blah. Let's try. Oh, the RPG forums. They're usually pretty handy. No, that's probably quite specific to whatever that was. Random encounters, fun fantasy. No. Encounters, fantasy grounds, wiki. That might be something. Let's get rid of that. Actually, no, I did have. No, that's a wiki. I did have somewhere what site was it? Was it Donjon? Yeah, this one. A generation site. Oh, is that not working? Reload. Oh, I do hope that site still exists. Random generator. Oh no! Don't tell me Donjon's gone. It was very useful. Donjon was awesome. Damn, that sucks. I'll have to check back on that later. Just to... Hopefully it's just down for a short period, but that was a really good website. It had a lot of generators. Like, they even had, like, mapping generators. It was awesome. Loot tables and everything. Oh, well. Fantasy maps? No. Fight Club. Encounter Builder, that might be something. Can't remember this one. Here we go. Environment. This could do it. Aquatic, Arctic, cave, coast, desert, mountain. I guess it would be mountains. Mountains are probably the closest. Any alignment, any source, that's fine. Any size, probably call it any actual creature size, any type. Okay, this is where it gets a bit touchy because CR is not really a thing. Let's just do it all the way. Or is it Mintmax? Yes. Page size 10. Okay. Did that actually change when I did that? It did. Okay. Let's see. Let's actually bring it up to like 5 so I don't have too many small ones. Size. CR. Number of creatures. Dragons. Yeah. No, I don't want dragons. I don't want dragons. Let's drop that down to like 15. Assassins. We don't want lair. Aberrations beasts. See, I don't want to refine it too much. Giants might be a thing. Could have some giants taking shelter in the cavern. Hobgoblins, that could be a thing as well. Don't want to throw a Medusa at them. Oh, I could throw a Medusa at them. I don't want to kill them. I don't want to stop them outright. But then again, they've been pretty resourceful so far. Yeah, I'll think about Medusa. I'll think about it. Oh, that wasn't a very long list. Hobgoblins, Gillabdur. I forget what that thing is. Tell me what that thing is. Google. Rock monsters. Rock monsters. Oh, those things. Yep. We can got a figure of those little minis. But I could have rock creatures, just like shambling around, taking cover, golems and so on. I'm not sure. I really don't know what I want to do with it. I'm a bit stuck on that. No, not that one. I might just leave that open. I'll think of something at the time. Like, my improv's been going good so far. It's harder to... When you're improving, it's harder to make notes in general because you don't know what you're going to do and say. So even if I had... Like, I've had notes made on several occasions where I've not so much ignored, but just gone in a different direction. So I know I want to put something there. If I think of something at the time, that's what will happen. It may be a Medusa, it could be rock monsters, it could be giants. But I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out next week. But yes, so the Reaching Woods, that's got the ash monsters in it. Well, dragons, the keep, Far Hills. Actually, no, they wouldn't be going to the Far Hills. Let's get rid of that. I know that's there anyway. The Dark Hold, I doubt they'll go to the Dark Hold. Let's remove Dark Hold. I know what's there as well. The Reaching Woods is the ash monsters. And really, if they get beyond that, that's the home stretch. I don't really need to do anything else. Scroll over. Yeah, if they get past the Reaching Wood, which is going to be some of the larger ash creatures, it may throw a demon or two at them as well. But basically, as soon as they get past the Reaching Woods into Squinoble, that's where basically like the border force is at the moment, because they have to protect the roads and the river from everything coming up from the south, from Burdusk down the bottom there. So that's where the main demon is at the moment. But yeah, so they'll come down the river most likely. But they still might cut off and go up to Misery Keep, which I should probably put something in Hard Buckler. Let's check the Forgotten Realms wiki. Forgotten Realms wiki. Just refresh my memory on Hard Buckler. Because there's only a small town of gnomes on the Dusk Road south of North Darkwood and Trelta Hills. What were those? Those ones. Yeah. So yeah, Hard Buckler, blah blah blah. Kind of favorite locations, traders, gnomes. The major industry was secure private storage. For many types of goods, storage facilities were made secure through the work of a wizard named... Oh, I don't have details on him. Damn. I created powerful walls protecting the walls and storage facilities. Okay, I could work with that. Exports, locks, wooden crates, and seam sealing wax. Interesting. History. It was named for a dwarf adventurer who won a battle on the site of the town. Government town is governed by a council made up of gnome elders. And yeah, not a huge amount of details, but I can work with the storage stuff, like magically sealed storage. And the hard part would actually be deciding what I want in that storage. Right, let's make a note. I've got to make a note. Willow Dragons, Misery Keep. Hard... Was it Hard Buckler? Hard Buckler. Oh, I cannot spell today. Helps if I probably sit properly. Let's sit up. Bop. Hard Buckler. Take off that. Say it's a abandoned warehouse town. Oh, please, words today. Has magic sealed. I'll call them vaults. If I put some kind of central area, magically sealed vaults. I'll just deal with that in my improving. But yeah, magically sealed vaults. It's been a warehouse town because there's probably wouldn't have walls, being a small town. Small towns don't tend to have walls. I should probably think of something big to put in there. Let's type in artifact. So I don't. Ooh, I know exactly what to put in one of those. Because one of the main things that they've been doing, well, the main point for their current journey is to escort a broken crystal and a piece of a spell scroll to Olvenshine. But I can have another piece of the spell scroll. Yes, that's got to happen because they've gone past another piece because they went a different direction, so they can collect that next game. Hides, and if they don't go there, don't find it, they can just go there next game as well. Hides a piece of the spell scroll. Oh. Again, typing going bad today. Spell scroll. Jeez. Hide piece of the spell scroll. I should probably elaborate in case I forget. What's the spell scroll for again? The crystal regeneration scroll. Yes. Cool. Right, now I've got that town dealt with, because I think... Because I did mention to everyone last night, saying, no, don't scroll, yes. I did mention to everyone last night that, depending how they go next week, we might wrap things up. So they might actually decide they want to venture up that way, if they're going up to the keep and go past Hard Buckler. I should probably look at Triel as well, just to refresh my memory. That was the wrong thing. I want to open this. Triel. Thank you. Let's see. Let's pop a note in here. Triel. Boop. There. Right, so what's happening in Triel? What are you doing? Another small village in the Fields of the Dead, located in an intersection of the Tradeway and the Dusk Road. Blah blah blah, region royal, blah blah blah, location blah, defense. Triel had a log and boulder stockade, and locked its gates at night. So it actually was a closed town. That's surprising. Most travelers were unwelcome after dark. Okay. Imports. Triel had a few farms in the area and had to import everything it needed, especially food. Much of the room behind the stockade was used to store grain and dry vegetable for winter months, when merchant visits were few and far between. Okay, so I don't think I really need to do anything specific there, apart from saying it has food stores. Saved food stores. Has large... I'll say it's overrun. Or had been... No, let's have it overrun by bandits. Let's have bandits. Instead of because every time I think overrun, I'm thinking demons and stuff, because that's what's happening pretty much. But bandits would make sense, because they're above they're above the river, because the river line, the scrolling does not like to stay in one spot. Basically, everything above the river line is safe, sort of, from the main demons lurking around. So it would make more sense to actually have bandits up there. And since it's defensible, and there are food stores, it would make sense for bandits to be there as well. So, let's see. Overrun by bandits has large food stores. Yes, stores. Cool. And then El Trul is a very well protected walled city, so that'll be fine. Chernobyl, I've already said, is going to be well protected as well, because it's like the defensive point for the main onslaught. Well, actually no, it's not like the main onslaught, because a lot of the fighting has gone down to area ball, because they're quite I don't want to say fierce. Very strong fighters down there. They're very strong fighters. I do want to recheck my map for Chernobyl. Where are blah 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 maps? Chernobyl, Sandbar, Shrat. Okay, it's not with my other maps. Where did I put it? Chernobyl, where did I put you? Skur, must be my previous folder. Past campaigns. That one. There. Somewhere down here. Map of Waterdeep. Nope. Location. Map city. Where do I not? Right there. There it is. Chernobyl. Okay, so yeah, it's not particularly well walled. It's not walled at all. But being on the top side of the river, it makes it a lot easier for them to protect themselves. So yeah, I can very easily say that is now fortified and a defensive city. And they've been there before, so I don't need to worry too much about explaining it. Or the players have been there, the characters haven't. But yeah, so Chernobyl and El Trul, we've been there in the previous campaign, and once... Basically, like I've said already, once they've passed the Reaching Woods, it's a home stretch to Olfenstein, and then it's just wrapping up the story and letting them ruin things next time. Because I want to keep the narrative going. Everything that happens, like, well, everything major that happens, like even a few minor things that happen, carry over. So the fact that now one of the players is possessed by a demon... Well, rather, his body is now belonging to a demon. That can very easily carry over. Like, so far, one of the others know that's happened because Kamer, he is the one that actually has some demonic magic, so he's able to sense that. So whether he does something, I don't know. He may even just need to say something. But... I can very easily have Marduk, the one with the demon soul. He could just like infiltrate from the Olmechan from the inside and cause trouble. But I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. Because I don't know what I can follow over until I actually get that last campaign in, last session of the campaign in. But that pretty much wraps it up. So that's my notes for next time. Pretty sure I've got everything I need. I just need to save this map because I've added Misery Keep in there. JPEG, not a copy, thank you. Yes, overwrite, thank you. Done. So, close that. Yes, I will save that. Thank you. Don't need that. Don't need that. That. Let's close that. And that's a wonderful white screen. Let's just go back to the screen for a moment. So, what I'm going to do now, just have a quick little break, just so I can freshen up. I need to go to the toilet. And once I do that, let's get that music playing again. Once I do that, we'll come back to... Actually, no, pause that music. Let's get the Nekojishi opening going. Because that's got some nice music for the opening. And as soon as I come back, it'll just be a moment. We'll get into Nekojishi. That'll go for we'll go for about an hour. Then I'll have my lunch break. And whilst I have lunch, we'll load up Minecraft, and we'll get into that after that. So I shall be back in just a moment. That screen, and let's do that. Right, back again. Let's just actually I need square screen when it loads properly, and should really update my title because that would make sense. My chair keeps sinking as per usual. So we are now. Let's update this Nekojishi. Until lunchtime. Then Minecraft. So we're now playing Nekojishi. Let's pop that in there. Update that. That should go through. Cool. Now, just bear with me one moment. I just need to check a message I received over on Discord, and then we will get into this. Now, where are my messages? I keep forgetting where my messages are. I don't use Discord anywhere near enough to know this. User settings. No, that's not a setting. I want to... there we go, direct message, right there, right on top. Right, so... Just confusing myself. Blah, blah, blah. There, done. Okay, good. Sorted! So, again, this is another, continuing on with the M rating stream, only just because of the themes behind Nekojishi. So far, nothing really adult has happened. It's just the general themes behind it. I would prefer to keep this as an M rating, just because basically cover my own ass. It's been a good story so far. Might as well hit load, get right into it. Here we go, load that, thank you. Right, so that's right, we just finished at the hot spring. How's the hot spring? Yes, so yeah, the hot spring was just where we finished off. We had a really nice picture in the hot bath, and it was mostly naked cat people. Not that they saw full frontal nudity, they mostly saw was a butt. But still, again, M rating, that's what's going to happen, or that's what could happen. If anything worse than that does happen later on, I will have to not play any more of this on stream, just because the adult imagery isn't actually something that's allowed. So, we'll continue on for the time being, because apart from that possibility, I should probably actually look into that to see if that is going to happen, but I don't think it will. Maybe. Who knows? We'll find out. But yeah, we might as well continue on without my rambling. So, just to recap myself a little bit, we just got out of the hot springs in a week. Enjoy the hot springs until our time's up and the front desk calls. Yes. Let's have a bit of a drink. So how was the hot spring? Senpai stretches his whole body while he talks. It was acceptable. What a great way to relax. Hot spring, warm. Seems we all liked it, myself included. I guess it wouldn't be the worst idea to go this again sometime. That'd probably be supposed to be do. I guess it wouldn't be the worst idea to do this again sometime. Yeah, because there is a little bit of because this is translated from Chinese, or like, is it Mandarin? Chinese. I'll just say Chinese. Translated from Chinese, there is the occasional grammar error and a few little typos. But you can tell straight away what they supposed to have typed. For a free game, you can't really complain. But there's no way I could afford that myself without Senpai's vouchers. Alright, so you guys want to grab something to eat after all that time in the hot spring? Any of you hungry? I certainly am. Wait a second, didn't you say that gods never get hungry? Well, who cares? Let's go get it. Let's get to it. After talking about something to eat, we head straight over. Bleh. Words. I'm not making my own words, for sure. Yeah. After talking about something to eat, we head straight to the suckling pig and the wild boar sausages they wanted earlier. For the boar sausages, I buy a flavor called megao, which is said to be a type of herb from the mountain. Leopard also asked for some barbecue, but I have to refuse him. We have too many meats already. Instead, I get him some rice served in a bamboo tube. I think I'm hearing things. We keep walking along the old street, enjoying the sights and foods. Eventually, we make it to the end of the street as dust takes over the sky above. The mountain is cloaked in orange, while the sky dyed lavender. By the last lights of the sun. I'm so full. Yeah, I feel like I ate too much too. You asked for it. I told you not to order so much for those two gluttons. I won't argue you on being a glutton, but I didn't force Liao to buy me anything. Boar meat is good. Liao should have more. Yeah, it was good. I couldn't tell if it's actual flavor because I couldn't tell its actual flavor because the Miguel overpowered it. But it did have a different texture than I'm used to from pork. But the bamboo tube rice was really good, along with the suckling pig. Honestly, I didn't regret eating so much. I lean against the rail of the bridge we're on and look into the deep lavender sky. The sun returns past the horizon, and the first few stars begin to come out and twinkle. Instead of staying home, I just spent a really nice day outside. I'm glad they're here with me. After all, this won't last long. One day I'm going to need to choose one of them. I can't really do that, can I? Eventually, I just need to ask them to leave so I can focus on my studies. I'm just thinking about this too much. It's all gonna work out eventually, hopefully. Senpai, it's getting late, and you're not wearing enough to stay out at night. Shouldn't we go home now? Nah, I'm fine. Well, I guess it's getting too late to do much though. It would be better to head home. Alright, let's go. Yep. On our way back through the old street, I bought some hot spring eggs that Tiger requested. I also end up buying a box of mile mochi for Leopard. I guess that's my lunch for tomorrow sorted. It feels like Leopard and Tiger just keep on feeding me these days. I'm not going to get fat because of these two, right? Almost feels like the story is starting to wrap up. I don't know how long this actually goes. I walk into the cafeteria ready for lunch. Suddenly, I notice a strange person. Oh, another one. Come on. I have to be seeing things. Is that a lizard man? That's definitely a lizard man. Okay. I know I can see spirits, and I know I should have expected to see more of them at some point. But a lizard man? No fantasy novel could prepare me to see one of those in real life. Hey, Tiger, you see that? That? Oh, you mean the Yaoguai over there? A Yaoguai? A lizard Yaoguai? Lizard? Close enough. You seem to be surprised. What? Shouldn't I be surprised? It's a lizard man. Am I supposed to see a lizard man at school? Liao, it's normal to see Yaoguai everywhere. They're a part of everyday life. Hold on. Why have you never told me this before? Normally Yaoguai won't even get close to us. They avoid guardian tigers like the plague, and run like hell when they see one. You should totally ask him about it. I should ask him? Leopard looks troubled. I can tell he doesn't want me to go near the Yaoguai. Now I'm a bit nervous. Why should Senpai want me to talk to him? It's fine, Liao. I really don't think this guy's a bad Yaoguai. Oh? So they're a good and bad Yaoguai? Well, certainly. Gods and Yaoguai are not entirely different after all. They both oriented from the heavens and earth, chi of varying forms. But a god cannot be a god without their worshippers. Consequently, there are more yaguai than gods. There are absolutely some bad yaguai. You've definitely heard about them. But most yaguai are actually neither good or bad. As for this one, I would agree that you should talk to him. It would prove interesting. Interesting? Granted, I'm kind of interested in him too. Alright, let's give this asking thing a shot. Excuse me, hello? I walk to the lizard man and attempt to greet him, trying my hardest to be welcoming. He gives me his attention, and then a second look. Suddenly, his whole body is trembling. Hello? He looks behind me with suspicion. I know what he's looking at. Can I sit here, bro? Yes, certainly. Alright, Liao. We can sit down. We take our seats in front of the lizard man. The tiger is standing behind me, and I can see a leopard stand behind the lizard man. Poor guy. He's all the more nervous for it, and I can see why. We've practically got him surrounded at this point. Well, this sucks. There goes any plan to not threaten him. So, may I help you? Sorry about this. I'm just a little bit curious, so I wanted to ask you. I mean, are you a yaguai? I tried to keep my voice down. I don't want to embarrass him, or more importantly, myself. Yes, and you are? Oh, sorry, for not introducing myself already. I'm actually just a student here, but recently I've been able to see yaguai like yourself. So I couldn't help but talk with you when I saw you sitting here. My name is Lin Tian Liao. Nice to meet you. I'm Yan Shuqi. Nice to meet you too. And these two gentlemen are? I'm the guardian tiger of Mazu. You may consider me as a guardian of Liao. Liku Liao. Liku? Can never remember how to... Never quite get the pronunciation right on that, I don't think. I see. As you know, I'm a yaguai. I don't believe my human name is important. My pseudonym is Randolph. I'm an artist. An artist? Right. I came here today to visit a professor of history at this college. So you're a yaguai artist who has come to visit a professor at my college? Okay. Yes. Does it seem strange? It does. I didn't mean that. It was rude of me to come up and disturb you like this. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I saw that what I said made him visibly nervous, so I tried to apologize as best I can. I've just got to think about how this would be for him. We just show up all of a sudden, surrounded him, and then ask him whether he's a yaguai. It's pretty forward of us. It's okay. Please don't mind. I like talking with people. So, why did you choose to become an artist? It seems like that's special for yaguai. I never thought about meeting a medium with a guardian tiger in the college. Wait, what? Okay, off track. And the gentleman behind me, I'm not sure who he is, but I can feel that he's a very powerful spirit. It might be time for me to it might be time for introductions, no? I thought they already did it. Oh, of course. My family is a Jitong family. We've served guardian tigers for generations. The man behind you is a guardian tiger who came from the with me to Taipei, all the way from my hometown. Or should I say, he came along with the statue I brought to Taipei. The other guy behind you is the one who opened my eyes to all this. He's a spirit from the Rukai tribe who wanted my help, so he gave me this ability. Since then, I've been able to see all these gods, and I guess Yaguai like yourself. Finally, this is my senpai. He's a leopard cat guardian tiger who also wants my help to rejuvenate his temple in Miaoli. A leopard cat guardian tiger? You would have had to be a Yaguai once, yes? Yeah, I wasn't lucky enough to escape from my Fudagon. Terrible, huh? It doesn't seem to have been such a bad thing if you became an orthodox god out of it. However, you just mentioned something about rejuvenating the temple, so I guess your god of soil is losing his power? That may explain why you still smell like a Yaguai. I can't feel much spiritual power from you at all. I am worried about it, but Liao isn't helping me. Help? Isn't he just a college student? I briefly explained to Randolph why all three of them want my help specifically. So that's it. I'm not saying that I don't want to help them, but I can't drop school just for that. And to be honest, I'm not interested in becoming a priest. I'm a member of the dance club here, and I want to pursue a career where I can use my talent. But these three kinda put a spanner in the works. It's hard enough as it is to make a living by dancing, and to have to keep up on school at the moment. It's not possible for me to just get up and have a 2-year break. Honestly, it's really been stressing me out. I can see why you're so troubled. However, do you really know the details behind their requests? Details? I mean, sure, ask them about it, but how much could there be to it? Priest, oracle, Jatong, whatever. They're all people who represent the wills of gods in society. So I can communicate with spirits. Sure, that's awesome, but being the go-to guy for, hey, I want to talk to the gods, isn't awesome after a while. Even if I get to have all these cute guys living with me, I don't want a life steeped in the history of my ancestors. So have you considered any alternative ways? Alternative ways? You're still at school, so you don't have time. However, it doesn't mean you can't help them at all. Maybe. But how? I believe you'll find a way. I doubt they would want to bother you after you solve their problems. Well said. Hurry up and drive them away so we can come back home. So you can come back home, Liao. It's not that easy. You can't just give up and leave me halfway. Liao goes to a tie. See? It just ends up like this. I may have been too optimistic. It seems this is not something I can judge. I do apologize for my irresponsible words. No, please don't. Talking to you is helping me think, and I appreciate it. It may be hard, but there's got to be some way out. Even if there isn't, I have to try anyway. I need to try and work this out. Excuse me. Thanks. I'm surprised to talk to such a polite Yaguai like you. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean... It's alright. I do treat myself as a special case. So, are there other Yaguai like you living amongst humans? Actually, there are many of them. Some of them good, some of them bad. After all, isn't the same thing true with humans? But frankly speaking, sometimes I find other Yaguai are annoying. Are Yaguai aggressive to each other? Well, Yaguai from the same species are usually fine, and typically we don't like Yaguai from other species. Most of us have a strong sense of territory, but it's pretty common for Yaguai to mingle within cities. Smarter Yaguai are the ones who have learned to keep their business to themselves. But the ones with ambition, those are the ones who cause trouble. They're mostly taken care of by the gods and other more powerful Yaguai. They're taken care of? So does that mean Yaguai in the city, most Yaguai in the city are good? It depends on your perspective. To me, they just don't want any trouble. Things don't always go that easy, of course. Sometimes new ones are born, other times they might just come here to cause trouble. It's all maintained on a shifting balance. But if something big happens, it's usually because of the temples. I guess that's why some people still hold onto these traditional beliefs. People go to temples now for blessings of fortune, better luck, or just passing their next exam. I wonder if it's because the Yaguai we seek, because of Yaguai we seek these things in life. Or maybe it's just because of them we have these problems in the first place. Besides, I have a lot of questions I want to ask Randolph, but I don't know where to start. So, why did you choose to become an artist? It seems pretty unique for a Yaguai. It's just a coincidence. I was helping a friend. At the time he needed an artist. I filled the bill. It has been too long since then, and the mask of the artist has become my own face. Was this friend of yours Yaguai as well? Yes. So you joined human society to help that friend? What happened to your old life? I was living amongst humans back then too. The energy I need is special, and I can get more by getting close to humans. You could say there was mutual benefits between us. Mutual benefits? What kind of benefits? By living in a human community, it's easier for me to get emotions directly. After all, I live by consuming the emotions of people. People don't worry. Please don't worry. I am too full now to consider eating yours. Emotions? You mean, sure you can get a lot from the city, but isn't that more dangerous for you? Oh, sorry, message. Bear with. I'm just going to check a conversation. This is a D&D based conversation, so bear with. Might as well take a moment to actually check my messages. Yep, good. Go there and open those. Sorry if there's any lag. Computer is computer after all. Open that for me. And open that. Really? Keep me logged in, you fool. Other places keep me logged in. Yeah, sure, there. That's not how you spell. Anything there? Nah. That one, thank you. Go for it. And that one. And... There. Open. Thanks. Sorted. No. 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 I'll look at that. Oh, that's going back. So no, it hasn't been. Not enough. Not enough. That's not something I can actually do. Damn. No. That hasn't changed either. Go to that and that. Okay, apparently there's nothing there. That. Wow, nothing's updating. Sure. Right, so it's a post. Actually, let's pop over to this screen. A friend of mine just linked this. Laws of Waterdeep. Brief D&D thing. First plaint. Crimes against the lords. Severe offence. Treason. Assault upon the, or imprisonment of a lord. Assault upon or imprisonment of a magister. Forgery of an official document. Serious offence. Theft. Vandalism or blah blah blah. Lesser offence. Unlawful blah blah. Minor offence. Blah blah blah. Second plaint. Crimes against the city. Okay, yeah. That's good and all, but is there... Fourth plaint. Arson, rapists. Oh, boo. Okay, so Laws of Waterdeep are broken into 4 plaints, so like 4 categories. Each category has 4 severities. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4 severities each, and each severity of offense gives a list of examples. Assault without warning or robbery, excessive noise. I don't know. Public blasphemy of God, blah, blah, blah. Unlawful flight over the city. Okay then, so they've got airspace rules. Blasphemy against foreign ambassadors. Blasphemy against the Lord. Yeah, actually, that would be a particularly good guide. Let's just go back to... Actually, that's not the screen I want. Square screen. Thank you. Let's close that. That should really be really handy. Blah, blah, blah. Hey. Right. That's done. Sorry, I know this is cutting into Nekojishi time, but let's get back into this. I worried about it at the very beginning. However, other Yaguai won't bother you if you just live like a human. Haha. Of course, living like a human isn't easy. I see. So, mind if I ask how you actually eat emotions? Fan mail. What? Sorry, what? Fan mail. Strong emotions are attached to the letters from my readers. After all, for someone to write you, they must either adore you or despise you very much. You know, some people intimidate others by mailing knives? Seriously? Actually, I've never seen one. But I do receive a lot of messages. It's a smart way for me to live in a human community. Fan mail? Unbelievable. So I guess life is pretty good? Like I said, it's not easy. No one sends mail to an unknown artist, and you're forgotten quickly if you don't put out work constantly. I also have to take care of this possessed body, which means I still need food and a place to live. Honestly, living is pretty hard when you have to maintain your human life and Yaguai life simultaneously. I'll get back to that. So you still need to work for money? A lot. You don't sound like a Yaguai at all. Most Yaguai don't manage to make it in the city. This troubled world usually gets the better of them. Especially with how expensive it is to even live here. Life is hard. It's hard to imagine that even Yaguai have to work hard for a salary. Well, I'm not good at making money any other way. Some Yaguai use their powers in this regard, but those who don't follow the rules are to be taken out by others, or gods for that matter. So I make a living by drawing, even if it isn't the best job. Artists aren't paid much. My work is serialized, so it's not that bad. However, my salary depends on the popularity of the magazine, which isn't the best. I do freelance as well, but that's very unstable. It's hard to make a fixed wage. Not all of my clients are that great either. They don't really care how much they work me. Regardless, I can't just give up on my clients. I have to have my reputation to maintain. Not to mention that I never know when I'll get work to begin with. I never thought that a Yaguai would have so much to complain about. Haha, indeed. Being an artist isn't easy, but what job is easy? If I can't make it work, I can just go back to my Yaguai life. Not everyone has that escape. But I decided to take on the will of the person I possessed. I'm not just about to give up on that. Their will? Does that mean his will was to become an artist? Yes, mostly. It's not a big secret. Well, really, it started a long time ago when... Story? Other than to Randolph's story, mostly it's about his life as an artist. His struggles, his successes and failures. But nestled in there are tales and rumors from the Yaguai world. You'd never think about it, but a Yaguai artist's view on life is very captivating. In what feels like moments in In what feels like moments, the time has flown by. Randolph is startled when a stray glance leads him to the time displayed on a nearby television. Oh, I'm sorry. It's time for my appointment. I must leave you now. Ah, alright. I'm sorry that I've taken way too much time. I'm sorry that I've taken way too much of your time, but thank you for speaking to me. It's okay. It's a rare opportunity to be able to converse with someone who can see and understand us why. So hopefully we can meet again. Agreed. Goodbye for now. See you. As we watch Randolph leave, Senpai is already back on his phone. Hey, Liao. We just skipped a lecture, you know. What? Shocked, I take a quick look at the time. We were talking for ages. Not only has our lunch break ended, but our lecture is almost over as well. It's fine. That class doesn't mark the roll anyways. Hey, that's not the point. You may not care about lectures, but don't lump me in with you. But he's right, it doesn't really matter. What else can I do? We decide to wait it out till our next class and sit there in the cafeteria with Randolph's stories. And advice still come... Blah. We decide to wait it out till our next class and... I'm just reading this terribly wrong. We decide to wait it out till our next class as I sit there in the cafeteria with Randall's stories and advice still on my mind. And that's a noisy cat. Well, it's basically lunchtime now, and I have a cat that's after lunch as well. So, I'm going to take my break now. You're going to be quiet just for a moment. I'm going to take my break now. I should save up. I shall grab... Save. Yes. House apartment. Time code match. So yeah, I shall take my break now. Let's go to the cam screen. I'll take my break now. I'll start loading up Minecraft. I'll get that going first. Twitch app. Let's get the music going again. Just a moment, you fluffy thing. Just a moment. So yeah, I'll get Minecraft loading. I should change the title. Twitch dashboard. Oh, just be a moment. Just a moment. Let's play that. Oh, wait a minute. But yes, let's get this set to Minecraft. Yes. Oh, harsh! Harsh! It's so terrible being a cat, isn't it? Minecraft... Mischief? That's... Mischief. That doesn't look right. Meow. Mischief. There you go. Copy that. Paste it. I'll be with you in a moment. Microfaces. Update that. Actually, there's a space there. I don't want a space there. There. Minecraft Mischief. Break time now. Let's actually get the game loading. That will load whilst I start getting some food and feed Eli, because he is a hungry cat. Always hungry. Ever so hungry. Forever hungry. But yeah, I'll go do that, freshen up, come back. We'll probably be eating while the game still loads. But that's the thing. Yes, it is. But yeah, I'll be back. But yeah, B-Screen. Enjoy the music. I shall see you soon. Alright, as expected, the game's still loading. But that's fine. Main screen. It's no longer M. We go back to PG. Let's just hit that button. Let it take its moment to go full screen. Yes, that's full screen. Cool. Let's see, what was it? Spoibly? What's... I don't know what's... Sorry, just reading a message. I don't know what the word spoibly is. Serious... Boop. Laws, code, legal... Yeah, one of my friends has been building his own D&D setting. I believe it's still using the Sword Coast, but it's like really early Sword Coast, so there's it's not anywhere near as well established as it is currently. Like even the races aren't all interacting with each other. That's how old the setting is. And it's currently looking at crimes and stuff. Now he's linked me a page for levels of punishment, well, levels of crime and the appropriate punishment. So like it's interesting. Like there's like the top punishments. You got death instant, and then you got death upon conviction. So instant death implies that you can be killed straight up without trial, which leaves room for error. So potentially, if that system is used, we could frame someone, and if we do it well, they'd get killed, and then there wouldn't be any more trial. In theory. Might as well have got the world loading. What was I even up to? Blood magic, I think. Now, it's going to be interesting. This morning, I was moving things around on my desk, and I've put my mouse back to wireless mode. Just because I was getting a little bit annoyed on the cable keep on getting catching. But of course, actually, wireless mode increases latency. So I don't know how well it's going to go when the CPU is getting used a lot. So if I have any issues, I'm going to have to plug it back in, unfortunately. Alright, what was I doing? That's right, I've been hunting. Yeah, because I've been doing my blood magic. Fair bit of light blood magic to, That's right, I need the, Ender Dust. Because I wanted to, get Journey Map in this age. But to do that, I need to get the basic crafting table from extended crafting. But to get that, basic crafting. But to get that, I need these components which all require Stardust. So So Stardust, you can get. You can pick up from the rock crystal samples. That could potentially take ages, and you're not guaranteed to get a lot. Or you can make it in the Hellfire Forge, but to do that you do require Ender Dust, and also a fair bit of will as well. So once I get 100 will, it only drains it by 20 for each process. So I would want to... And getting 20 will is better than having to get 100 will each time. That's for sure. So once I get it over 100, I'd still then have to go back and then use it again. Well, get over 100, use it, go back into the hunting dimension, get another 20, so on and so forth. I need... How many do I need? Go back, in here. Oh, the wrong thing. So I need 8. No, I need 7 more Ender Dust. And this is assuming I did my math right. But I think I have. Won't know to actually get around to making it. But I think I have. I'm sure I have. But yeah. I shall go back into the hunting dimension. Where have we got? Yeah. Just need a little bit more will, then I can do 2. Or really, I could do one now and then go back. Let's do one at a time. But of course then there's the other thing of the sentient sword. I can't repair it. Just to repair the sentient sword, you need the special crystals. At blood. Which haven't unlocked yet. And that's a nuisance. Like, there may be another way. There may be a ritual. I don't know. Because one of the main things I've been putting off for ages is actually reading the book properly. Because that's... What's the difference? Assuming that's like the next tier. Inspectorus Scandalum. Scandalum? I don't know. But yeah. So I need to do a bit more reading. Find out if there's another way to repair the sentient sword. It would be really good if there was a way apart from the crystals which are yet to unlock. Well, see, in theory, I'd still be able to make the crystals. Or will I? I don't know how locked it is. Sorry. Choking on toast. Because, if it's, like, locked altogether, like, even the recipe is locked, and then I can't make it, then I'll have to wait, and just make another sentient sword or 2 in the meantime. But, if it's just that it's locked in JEI, and I can still create it, then I'd still be able to use it. Because you can still have items from other rages. You can't specifically use them, like you can't put them in your hand or anything. So I might not even be able to use... No, I might not be able to. Excuse me. I can at the very least find out how to do it, and then see if I can make these crystals. I mean, 'cause once I've done that, at least I'll know. It's actually a matter of finding where it is. Where is the sentient stuff? Runes. Looking for the word sentient. Sentient things. Sentient sword. Oh, Eli's back again. Valley's active food. He's probably gonna ask for more. Always ask for more. Right, let's do a bit of reading. So my snare got tangled again. Blah blah blah. If I manage to get the zombie, I like it. Stop myself from pulling my own hair out. Forge again. Not right away. Blah blah. And fuse the demon will holding capabilities of the Petitaric gem into the iron sword. I managed to create a blade that was very dull. Blah blah blah. Points it did because it took a long time. The Cherry Gem, our source. However, as soon as I pick up my Teteric Gem, the sword started to glow. With the new energy, it seems that the higher amount of demonic will I have on my person, the more damage it seems to do. I seem to do with the sword, as well as the more demon will that drops. That's actually useful. So it actually escalates how quick you can get it. At least it's supposed to, going by this. So really, I'd be best to go hunting all at once, as opposed to using up the will and the gem and then keep going back. Because if it drops more will when I already have more on me, then I can actually fill up the gem faster that way. Depending on the kill, I'll receive a different amount of will. It seems proportional to the amount of maximum health that the monster has. Spider, since it has a maximum health of 8 hearts, gives 8% health of the gives 8% the health of a zombie, which is 10 hearts. This is probably because the monster requires more will to animate. I should keep this in mind. Yeah, so the stronger the creature, the more will I'm going to get. Hello there! Sorry, catch me just finishing my lunch whilst reading the Blood Magic book. How are you today? Oh, okay, that's all it told me. Right, so I know the idea about the sword. Good to know, good to know. It's always good to be good. I'm just trying to suss out if I can repair the sentient sword in age 2. So I don't want to have to keep making a new sword. Item routing. What is this thing called? Routing nodes. I don't think nodes are unlocked yet either. Wool or pack, coat of arms. No. Doesn't look like I have the routing stuff. Oh well. Back to the book. Let's see. Well, some kind of crystal that I would need to repair it, I think. Demon crystallizer? Crystal cluster. That might be it. Demon crystal cluster can either be created by a demon crystallizer or by crafting one in the Hellfire Forge with demon will crystals. Crafting clusters can be placed. Crafting clusters can be placed on any surface, such as a floor, walls, or ceiling. There are a maximum of 7 7 spires on the crystal when fully grown. And when broken with a pickaxe, it will drop the spires of demon will crystals. However, if you right click the cluster with a demonic gem with more than blah blah, will inside break a single spire from the without breaking the cluster itself. That's useful. Left on its own devices, the cluster will siphon some will from the same type from the aura to grow by itself. This process is a bit slow, but there is a minor net gain. There are 2 rituals, rights. Yeah, the crystallizer I can only created by a demon crystallizer or crafting one in the Hellfire Forge. Well, I doubt I have the crystallizer. I very much doubt I have the crystallizer. No. So it doesn't look like I can make them crystals at all. That's a nuisance. So I'll have to rely on making more swords. What was the recipe for the swords again? See, that's not too bad. It's not too bad. It doesn't even take any will to make. It just needs the gem. It's really only the shadow fragments. So I've got a few of those already. So it's not too bad. Alright, let's just pop this plate aside. I'll clean that in a little bit. So, let's hop into the hunting dimension. Because I'll also need to empty the inventory. Let's quickly do that. And I'll put the book away. I don't want to carry that around with me. Go away. Yeah, I'll do a little bit more killing. The sword I left downstairs. Mob drops. That's a drop, that's a drop. That's a drop. I don't even know where I got that clay and flint from. Flour, thanks. String. I think I'm keeping that in here. Yes, I am. That's right, I got ice for some reason. Oh, that's right, the ice... the skeleton ice things. I like that I've got full swords. I should take those downstairs and keep those for turning into the sentient things. Sentient swords. Where do I... Actually, no. Arrows are keeping on me. Because I have a bow. And that page, or whatever it is, that can go in there. Yes, I've got 7 fragments. That gives me at least 7... 7 swords. Hopefully I don't need to make 7 swords, because that's a nuisance. Let's see. Yeah, let's just pop these up here. And that armor I shall keep on me and take over to the other side. Might as well take the carrot with me too. Helps if I take the sword. That can go there. That can go there. How many hits do I have on it? 120. Right. It's not too bad. It'll get me going for a bit, because that's at 118. So, assuming that I do get more will by already having will on me, then it shouldn't take too long to get that to probably around 200. Because I need 100 in there. It takes 20 per time. I need 7, so 2, 4, 6, so 14. I need 340, I think. Now, what's this max? This is Sevtech. Sevtech, so everything's locked behind Ages of Progression. It's a really good mod. A little bit, I wouldn't say grindy, but you have to like go through the progression tree, the achievements. So you got like purple ones are actual progression to get to the next stage, but you got other things to do in the meantime to unlock how to do things. I'm currently working with blood magic. I haven't used blood magic properly ages. Yeah, since like 1.7.10. Like, it's a really long time. Yeah, it's a good pack. If you like Minecraft, definitely worth trying. Go away, Skelly. Shoot. Go on. What? Good creeper. That's exactly what I want. Oh, come on, go. Yeah, at the moment, I need to collect demonic will, which drops from creatures as I kill them. So what did I say? 340? No. 240 is what I need. 240 in my gem. The lesser fragments can get to 256. So I pretty much need to fill the gem. But I'm sure I'm going to run out of durability on this sword first. Because at the moment I'm in the hunting dimension. Which is a good place to be. But it's not actually that reliable for spawning things, surprisingly. And I do need to get a bunch of Enderman dust as well, which drops instead of Ender Pearls in this pack at the moment. But I'm failing to come across any Enderman. What's that red thing over there? I have no idea. I think they're like these golem things that attack other mobs for some reason. Where am I at? 130. Getting there. It's over there. Oh, they're like fallen players or something? I'm not sure. But I do really need to get these Endermen. Come on, night vision, kick in. Kick in. There we go. Not seeing any. Like, I've got... Oh, there's one. Dude. Oh, jeez. I did not see you there. That Enderman better not despawn. You're in my field of vision. You're in my field of vision. I cannot see it now. Thank you. Ow. Wait, what? Oh, it threw me. Oh, that's right. These guys level up. They absorb the red key dots from other karate zombies, and they level up. Now, where to go? I can't see it in the dark. I think it's despawned. Damn it. Let's get back up here. Oh, that was a creeper. Where was it? Where was it? Ow! That's a skeleton. There it is. Come here. Die. Give me your will. Ah, jeez. I do not always fare too well when it comes to fighting. Where'd that creeper go? Oh, there's a zombie. Come on. Come here. Come here. Pop. 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 I would like to have your will, please. Thank you. Right, I'm looking for that Enderman. Is it still around? It is... Oh, hi. Well, that's a good run of them. Ow. That didn't actually eat. Eat it. Eat it. There we go. Stay. Where is it shooting from? I don't know where the skeleton is shooting from. Up there. Ow. Oh, the karate guy. Get around the corner. Ow, go away. You. One down. Come on. There we go. There we go. Right. I should eat something. That was getting a little bit crazy. Let's repair my... that might be a bit of waste. I'll give it... that pear. That barely did anything. Oh well. And repair that. There we go. Oh good. Oh good. Right. Enderman. Anyone? Anyone? Anyone doll? There's one. Oh, there's 3. Nice. Oh, go away. Not right now, please. Oh no, my Enderman safe house. No. Ah, no. Damn you, Creeper. You ruined me. You ruined me, Creeper. Now I gotta get back there. Damn it. Well, let's get a stack of dirt. I gotta fill in that hole. Well, at least I know where my grave is, easy enough. Let's just throw that away. How's my nutrition? Dropped it. Wonderful. Let's quickly just grab a little bit of food. I'm gonna need it. I should have... did I have any sandwiches left, or do I have... No, yeah, I've got some sandwiches there. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that'll do me for that. Let's get over there. Fill in that hole. Grab my grave. I feel sad. I was so close to getting them. So close. And in we go. In. There we go. That's how you know that the game had... Yes, it is. It's always the creeper. It's like the slap in the face mob. I would have been fine if it wasn't for that creeper. Get out the door. Good, the enderman is still there, which gives me a chance to get them. As long as nothing else creeps on me in the meantime, I should be okay. Let's just fill in a little bit more of this. There, right. Me, thank you. Haha! Now you can't get me. This is how it's supposed to go. I'm under here, they can't get me. And I'm just slapping it. I hear a zombie. Hi. Oh, and there's a golem attacking me as well. Come on. Come on. There we go. That was another one. Nice. At least these guys aren't too bad. Like, you just keep your distance and you're good. Mostly. Ow. I say that and I'm dying. Come on. Let's get over here. Right, how much dust did I get? 1! Out of 3 endermen, I got 1 dust. There's another couple over there. Ow. It's got to keep in the middle of this platform and I'm fine. Oh, oh. Actually, I need to check how my will's going as well. Once I get my gem filled up, I don't have to worry too much. It is broken. Oh well. That's fine, just keep it attacking, keep it attacking. Actually, how's the will? 183, yeah, nah. This is taking too long. With my other sword. That's better. Right, okay, sure. Where's the dirt? And I didn't get anything from those ones. Jeez. I need to get some kind of luck modifier. I see a creeper. Stop staring at me. I really need a luck modifier. But first, I need a new sentient sword. Otherwise, it's making this part of the trip pointless. Let's get some food into me. Yeah, I hear you, whatever you are. Let's just pop that away, that away, that away. That way, keep the potatoes. Is that filling me up? Oh no, because I've dropped so much nutrition, I'm missing my extra hearts, damn it. Alright. How's everything going over here? Let's... That should be fine for doing... Oh, that's not the wrong thing. Yep, let's do that. The boots, might as well do those as well. Come here. Don't have anything for the helmet, that's a shame. Alright, let's get back. Let's get another sentient sword. Or do we want 2 sentient swords? Let's make 2 sentient swords. This might as well. Alright, at least my other sword is doing a good job. For now, at least. Really want to get that map. I'm going to succeed in this. I will succeed. But apparently a lot of people are having issues getting the Enderman dust. Because I specifically think that that line of the quest is supposed to be quite hard. Let's see, let's pop that away. Sorry, my mouse has still been playing up. I guess I think it is the game that's throwing me around so much. But anywho, I want 2 of those. I need... Oh, the blue... Actually, the blue dye I can do from lapis. 1, 2... I should have some bronze. What was the third thing? Gunpowder. Or is that ash? Ash. I've got some of that over here. Some of that is that one. There we go. 2 of that. Not too bad. I just need to do the lapis. Tap. Right, that'll give me 2 more swords. I love the stream play. Thank you very much. I appreciate the feedback. I do try my best. I do try. Can't say I'm always good though. That would be not true. But what are you doing there? That's not even the right thing. I want this. What am I doing? That's right. These ash, bronze, dye thing. Ash, bronze, dye, shadow, and I'm just going to pop that in there. I don't know how much it uses. Hopefully not too much. 182.3. I only 1. That's not too bad at all. Yoink. Thank you. And then I need to get those swords. Sending swords. It's just straight up the 2 things. Yes, it is. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That one can go away. I'll grab these. That. No, there. And there. Nice. So I have 2 swords, 1 backup. I hopefully won't need them both, but I might. Nothing bad about having an extra. There we go. The extra one can go up in here. That can go in there. That can go there. So what's the damage it's doing? 4? I thought it's supposed to get boosted up from the Teteric Gem. Does it need to be on my... I have no idea. Right, so I'm going to put that there just so I can keep track of it. Alright, come back down here. Right, let's get back in there. To build up my nutrition again as well. Because that's another thing in this pack, is keeping like an even level of nutrition amongst these 4 different food types. Because when you actually get that full, you get bonuses such as extra health, which is really useful. But when you die, you drop nutrition level. Can't be helped. Right, let's get out there. Hi. Oh, Enderman. I see Enderman. Let's get up here. And they see me. Ha ha ha! Ow. No, don't kick me out from under here. Ow. Stop it. Stop it. There we go. I might need to make a bit more space under here. Ow. Ow, damn it! Ah, I should have seen that happening. I should have seen that happening. So yes, I need a little bit more space under there, so when I do get kicked around, it's not so bad. Maybe even put a little pit. Yep, that's what I'll do. I'll make a little hole, and give it some more roof, and actually not rush into it this time. Where are my slabs? There's my slabs. Right. Progress. Not really getting there. Go away. Good, it went in. Thought I missed. Right, yeah, I just gotta get over there. The Endermen aren't gonna be an issue, the zombie will be. Just gotta get my stuff first. And... Yes? Yes, good. Right. Did I just hear a villager? Surely not. It might have just been random noises from the portal, because that portal does make random mob noises. Oh, goody. Also a creeper. Hi. Let's get away from that. Away. Come on. Come on. Run. There we go. And it dealt with both of those. Good. Let's pop that there for a moment and extend this by 2, I reckon. There we go. I'd suggest playing a game called Slime Rancher. It's the cutest game that you will ever play. If you decide to stream an episode, I can guide you since I've been playing it for months. Let's take a quick look at that then. Is it on Steam? If it's on Steam, I can easily look at that one. Let's... Here. 1, 2... 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Cool. Come here, you guys. Oh wait, no, that was a bad idea. They can get in here. Okay, don't teleport inside. Don't teleport inside. Don't teleport inside. Let's put slabs down. That's the better idea. Also, sorry for my bad grammar. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Let's see. Oh, that gem's actually filled up quite quickly now. Nice. How am I going? I didn't get any of the dust drops though. That's a nuisance. Right. Well, let's just stop for a second. Slime Ranch, you say? Let's open up Steam. Oh, what updated? Pub did. Cool. Let's have a look at Slime Rancher. Slime Rancher? Slime Rancher? Slime Rancher. Dun, 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 dun. That does look like a cute little game, doesn't it? Interesting. Interesting indeed. I'll have to bookmark that one for later. Pop that on the wish list so I don't forget about it. Yeah, I'll take a proper look later. It also has a very powerful story in it. Cool. I'll take a proper look at it later when I have a bit more time. But for now, I should just stick with what I'm doing. Don't want to get too distracted. Oh look, bone. I do not like having holes everywhere. But. Right, Enderman. Pop up for me, will ya? Anyone? Any Enderman at all? I'm, again, not seeing any. I should probably make another little... That was my phone. Bear with, bear with. That's probably nothing specific. No, it isn't. It's just a general notification. Sorry about that. I'm expecting messages from many people, so I've got my notifications turned on. Okay, those... Okay, they do attack each other. Go figure. Sup, zombs? You coming up? Da, 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 da. Whoa! Nope, 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 nope. Go away. You dead yet? You dead. Good. Enderman, 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 Enderman. Pink Creeper. I don't trust that. Large Wolf. Also don't trust that. How am I going? I'm at 219. I'm so close. Nice. That's 225. Now there was a group of zombies over here, wasn't there? Kick in. Thank you. Where were you? You're fighting amongst yourselves. There you are. Yeah, you all follow over to me. Count them up as I go. Okay, there's 3 kinds. And a creeper. You're not what I want. Oh, you speed up a lot, don't you? Back. Ow. Ow! No! Bad timing. Bad timing. Damn you, zombie. But, on the other hand... Oh, so close. I just need to get 240. I'm sure that's all I need. But I still need to get the Enderman dust. That's going to be the tricky part, I reckon. I could look down for the Ender Minis. But... they are considerably stronger. What's that? Oh, it's a rock. Awesome. That's what I need. Another rock. Yeah, and the Ender Minis being shorter as well, my little protection barrier will not help. Why are Endermen so rare? Why are they so rare? What's up, guy? You coming up? Come on, give me an Enderman. Hi. Endermen are quite good for the will, it seems. I will not put that down as wrong. But they're not frequent enough. Not frequent enough at all. That should be... Yep, that's got me in... That's... Bleh. That should be enough will. Which means I can now focus on using a different sword. This sword. Because I can also level it up and repair it. Let's get some... Don't have any food on me. I don't have any food on me. Okay. Go to my bag for it. What's up? Yeah, I just need to get the enemy dust. Oh, bugger off. I don't know what that was. Some kind of potion drop? I know I saw something drop. Ooh, hi. Let's just disappear for a second while I eat. Yeah, I've got 2 ender dust now, and that's not enough. Not enough at all. Where's my food? That, please. So what? I want 8? I'm sure I want 8. No, 8 total. I've got 2, so I only need 6 more. I need to level up my, need to level up this sword. That's ages away too. I'm only a quarter way into the experience. So. Ow. Ow, you're fast. Jeez. Ha! But you die quickly. Good. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Come here. Give me your stuff. Yes. Food. That's a good thing. Wow, that actually took a lot more health off than I thought. Let's just put half of that there. How's that going? Get in there. Get in there. Actually, I should really deal with the others as well. So I need to get that extra health back. Grab my apples. I can do next. There needs to be some way to get more Endermen to spawn. There really does need to be. Come on. That's also diamond armor. Oh my. Oh my. Maybe it's the end. I can't get to the end. The end is locked behind the progression. So I can't even make Ender Eyes. And I'd still need Ender Pearls as well, which I can't get. Ow. What's shooting at me? I don't know what's shooting at me. Get out of here. Inside, thanks. Yeah, it's a little bit dangerous out there. Do we even have Ender Pearls normally? Ender. Yeah, Pearls do exist in this age. But I believe I have to... I might have to craft them even. Yeah, I have to melt the dust. And I still need to actually get the dust. Nuisance. What was it? Unfamiliar item, Ender Pearl. Right. It'd be nice if there was some other way to get the Ender Dust. Just some way. Ocular of Ender? Okay, whatever it is, I can't make it. Ender Specs. Doo-doot. Actually, I wonder... Night Vision. I keep forgetting to check. Night Vision has not unlocked beyond the potions. Oh well. Or enchantments, but I can't do enchantments. I have to actually find them. Let's just whack everything in here. Horse wing, yeah. Hold on to those. I'll need those. Let's whack it all in there. Don't need it. Sword. Right. A little bit more food. Let's try a little bit longer. I need to make some windows in this place. Where are my slabs? Where are my slabs? There they are. I need to make some windows. A lot of work just for 1 pearl. Yeah, but that's the whole point behind this pack. It's about the progression. It's actually about putting more effort into it to get it. I suppose a sense of, more of a sense of accomplishment behind it. Ah, Enderman, nice. Come here, guys. Guardians. Ha ha ha. Got him. Come on, at least drop me one. At least drop me one dust. Ow! I'll go away, zombie. Ow! Ow! Come on, stay back! Stay back! Stay back! Stay back! Damn it! Ah! So close. Just needed one more hit. Ah. Yeah. Yeah, because that's actually another thing. The ores don't generate normally either, and they're all locked behind the progression. Like, to find ores, you have to walk around and look for little surface samples. There'll be like a little rock with like the different ore colors on them, and then you have to actually dig down to those. Like, those veins can be pretty big. Like, I've got a ton of iron and copper just from like a single vein of each. But that's the only way to get the ores, is to go out and find those little samples. Yeah, zombies, come on. Come on. Come on. Got ya. There's a dust. Come on, come on. There you are, come on. Give me a dust, give me a dust. Haha, nice. Right, 2 dust. So 3, that's up to 4. I sort the wrong thing out. So I'm halfway there. I am halfway there.